All right, I'm gonna do another paint pour. This time I'm going to be using leftover paint from the previous few pours I've done. Now, typically what I do is if I have a little bit of paint left over, I will take cups, however many I have pairs of, and tip one upside down over the other and kind of create a seal. That way I can consolidate all of the paint into one cup and keep a cover on it so that it doesn't dry as quickly. So I can keep paint like that for a week before it starts getting a little weird and thick. Some of these are a little older than that. This one, and this one is from the first 2 pours that we did together. The other 5 cups are from the other day. So I'm curious to see what these all look like in one painting together. It may be horrible. I've got a lot of yellow here from when we did the strainer. The pink and purple and blue had all dried because there wasn't as much. So it's gonna be weird, but hopefully it blends with the blues and the greens and kind of works. There's also some gold. There's a little bit of black in this one. There's some gold in this cup and in this cup from the other day. I may add in a little bit of white. I've got some white pre-mixed that I keep in a bottle for times like these. So I might add some splashes of white, see what happens, and then just do like a tree ring pour, I think. See what kind of colors we get. So let's get crafting. All right, so we're going to start pouring into a cup. But which cup should we start pouring into? This one has quite a bit of gold on top. You know what? This is a tougher decision than I thought it would be. So, I'm kind of tempted to add a little more purple. I'm gonna pour into this cup. I don't know why, but the paint in there has the thickest consistency, so it's going to end up, if I use this cup, whatever is at the bottom is going to come out last and be like the main focal point that you see. So I think this is what I'll use to pour all the other colors in. I'm going to start with a little bit of yellow. This yellow's a little thick too. Oh, that's more than I intended. Oh well. Add a little white to break that yellow up, hopefully. And then, why don't we go with some dark blues and browns. I think I'm just going to do that. This is usually how I leave them to pour into each other. And that way it will hopefully run out as much as it can. So I'm just going to give that a few minutes. All right, I think that's about all that's going to pour out of there. That's what we're working with so far. Come on, light. Okay. Interesting. Let's do a little more white. Really trying to break up some of those colors so we don't end up with like a hideous mess. Let's pour this in next. some golds in there. And we're gonna do this again. All right. Looks like it's all we're gonna get out of there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna add a splash more yellow. And then we'll go with some of these lighter colors. That's it. I think this is going to be an interesting experiment. I think I'm going to have enough paint. I'm going to try to go easy on the yellow. I don't want it to overtake everything, but I also don't want to waste what I have. I could always mix up more paint to use with the yellow. I might. Haven't decided yet. It's getting kind of thick, so if I do it, I need to do it soon. Okay. Cool. Let's go with this guy. I really like watching paint run. That's probably why I like doing the acrylic pours so much. It's kind of satisfying. Give that just a second or two. So the last 2 cups we have black and gold and dark brown and gold. So I think I'll add a splash of white between the two, hopefully to break them up a little bit. I think I'll do this one last. Or maybe I'll do the white last because it'll come out first. Yeah. We're almost there. All right, let's do this. I think I'll add another splash of yellow between these last 2 cups, just to hopefully kind of tie it all back in together. And then I'll end with white. Yeah. Okay. And then that splash of yellow. I hope that doesn't come out too garish. I almost omitted the yellow, but because I had so much of it, it seemed unfair. It just seemed like something to do. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of paint for this. This is a really fun way to not only use up the leftover paint, but to also experiment with some color combinations that you may not normally mix together. You know me, I love the crafting, experimentation, finding out new things that may or may not work. So this is just one more way to explore that. I think we are done there. All right, let's round that off with some white. Come on. Oh, that's plenty. Okay. So, this is what we're working with. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. Fingers crossed it turns out good. All right. All right, we changed up the camera angle, hopefully to give you a better view of what I'm doing. I'm struggling with camera angles today, and I don't know why. But anywho, I have also switched to shorter cups in the hopes that I don't feel like I have, tilting it so far. All right, let's do this. Got our paint. I think this is actually going to be more than enough. Maybe I should switch to a 12 by 12. Anywho, let's do this. Maybe I'll get 2 paintings out of this. Ooh, wouldn't that be neat? So far, no sign of that yellow. It's about half of what I put in the cup. Let's see how that works. I like it. Getting very woodsy vibes from it. So there it is, all poured and tilted. You can see little hints of yellow coming through here and there, but it's very subtle. A little bit here too. I like that. I think it looks pretty neat. Again, this isn't a color combination I would normally have put together. I would not have mixed yellow in with these colors. The browns, the golds, the blues, those I tend to put together a lot. They're very beachy, or they can come off deserty. So I like keeping those together, but the yellow in there has definitely surprised me. Granted, we didn't get to the part in the cup where there was a lot of yellow, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let this dry, and I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's all dried. All right, here we have the finished painting. It's given me like wood grain vibes a little bit. Let's see if you can see that well. I'm getting some wood grain vibes for sure. It's a little muddy in these areas. Some of the blues kind of became very grayish. Maybe it mixed with the black. I'm not quite sure exactly how it happened, but I'm digging it. Got some like wood knot looking things up here. It's pretty cool. I don't hate it. We didn't end up getting many little cells. We just got a couple there. Here and here. But I really like it. I think it turned out very neat. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day.